So as Boeing and Airbus continue to roll out new aircraft, airlines have embarked on a fleet renewal projects that will see aging aircraft being retired in favour of more efficient birds. The past few years especially, we've seen the gradual retirement of iconic aircraft such as the Boeing 747 and the Airbus A380. Both Boeing and Airbus themselves are largely stopping production on such aircraft to focus on next generation planes being adapted by airlines such as the 787, the A350 and also the 777X. Now while some airlines had planned to slowly phase out these older aircraft over the next few years, the reduction in demand caused by global spread of COVID-19 has accelerated some of the retirements, meaning that more iconic aircraft will be permanently grounded sooner than gradually expected. Using the coronavirus related downturn as a catalyst for aircraft retirement isn't new for the airline industry, as airlines typically use periods of low demand to restructure their fleets around newer aircraft. So let's take a look at all of the aircraft that have been retired up to now or will be retired very soon. So American Airlines has confirmed that they will speed up their retirement of their Boeing 757-200 narrowbody aircraft to shortly after the 2021 summer season. In American's fleet there are 34 of the Boeing 757s, with the oldest being nearly 27 years old. The aircraft has played a vital role in American Airlines' route network, both on domestic and international routes. In addition to numerous domestic routes on which it's deployed, the aircraft has operated transatlantic services from their New York hub to cities such as Edinburgh, Scotland, and also South American services from their Miami hub. So the 757 will be replaced by the Airbus A321. The A321, with a similar capacity and range to the 757, currently operates American's transcontinental services between New York and Los Angeles and also San Francisco. Now American Airlines have also mentioned that they will be speeding up their retirement of their aging Boeing 767-300ER aircraft. With only 16 left in their fleet, the 767 will be retired by the end of May 2020. Newer wide-body aircraft in American's fleet, including the 787 Dreamliner, have taken place over the 767, offering similar capacity, greater range, efficiency, and also modern passenger-friendly features. In addition to select domestic routes, American 767s can be seen flying routes to Europe and South America from the airline's hub. They've also retired their Boeing 767-200s in the mid-2014s, using them for transcontinental services between New York and Californian cities of New York and Los Angeles. So KLM Dutch Airlines have already retired their Boeing 747-400 fleet. Their plan was to retire the aircraft for January 2021, but the reduction in demand from the spread of COVID-19 has made it possible for an early finish date. With only 7 of the type left in its fleet, the aircraft will pave way for more efficient aircraft comprising of the 787 and also the 777 aircraft. The newest arrival in the airline's fleet of the Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner, replacing the 747 on key routes including Amsterdam to New York. So moving on to Virgin Atlantic, and they've already retired their A340-600 fleet, originally scheduled for May. The aircraft was planned to be retired by the airline's fleet last year until issues with their 787 Dreamliner engines forced Virgin to hold off the retirement and even resurrect some of their previously grounded aircraft. Retiring the last of the A340s from their fleet, the airline will say goodbye to one of the most iconic aircraft that is continuing to disappear from the world's skies. In Europe, only Lufthansa and Iberia remain as the last 2 major operators of the aircraft. Virgin's fleet renewal began with the arrival of the 787-9 Dreamliner, continuing it with the purchase of the A350-1000 aircraft and also the A330-900neo. Now Delta has announced the possibility of the airline retiring their older planes, including the MD-88 and also the MD-99, as COVID-19 continues to reduce demand. The iconic T-tailed aircraft has largely been retired by US airlines such as Allegiant Air and most notably American Airlines in recent years, leaving Delta as the only airline to operate the aircraft. The aircraft is scheduled to be replaced by Delta's Airbus A320 family fleet and also the incoming Airbus A220-300 aircraft. Now the Airbus A380 may be the largest casualty of the coronavirus, as numerous airlines have grounded the Airbus A380s to account for reduced demand for air travel. Lufthansa was the first airline to announce that they will be grounding their A380s, and Korean Air followed soon after, grounding their entire Airbus A380 fleet. Qantas then decided to ground most of its A380 fleet, and out of 14 aircraft, 10 have been grounded while 2 are undergoing maintenance checks, and the airline has reported leaving only 2 in operation on the Sydney to London and Sydney to Singapore London route. Airlines have been opting not to continue with the A380 as the bulky plane has been overtaken by twin-engine aircraft such as the 787 and the A350. Now, after its final flight from Chile to Sydney, Qantas have effectively retired their Boeing 747-400 fleet. The aircraft have been parked while the airline continues to ride out the downturn caused by COVID-19. The aircraft were scheduled for their final retirement at the end of 2020, as the airline completes a fleet renewal focused on the 787-9 Dreamliner and also the A350. And finally, Air Transit has removed their Airbus A310 from its schedule after March, indicating that the retirement of the aging aircraft will be moved up from April. The A310 is one of the first aircraft to be produced by Europe's Airbus. As one of the oldest airliners still flying, the A310 has acquired a following and is being sought out by many aviation enthusiasts looking to get a glimpse into the aviation's past. Air Transit has used the plane for intra-Canada hops as well as transatlantic services to Europe. So there you go, captains. That's a lot of planes that have been retired or will soon be sent to the chopping block. If you have any fond memories with any of the aircraft mentioned, then do share them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe for more aviation videos, and I'll catch you guys very soon.